this is it, Leo. So I will give you the honor of launching us into the first round.
Okay, well, while we have the warm-up, I'll look at the order. So we're actually starting with Yellow Lambo, the map which we haven't streamed yet,
Yeah.
by Wally. World record, I think, is right there in the Dead of Mania. It's 56.84. And after that, we'll have China Master, Earthquake, Outburst, and Older Than Ever. And if you can't remember the routes just by the names, I'm not surprised. There's so many maps, it's pretty confusing.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know on the who made which map and what the good times are. I believe here, if you get 0.2, 57.2 or lower, that's a pretty good match time. So we'll let you know how these players are driving compared to like what's good.
And if we look at the Denimania records, we see on top 6 we have Azuba Tween with 98s. And top 10 we have Euronix Tama 5701. And then Bubus on top 29 with 57.73. So Haki Jr. not present in the Denimania.
Although I know for sure he's practiced offline from speaking to some of these super guys. But let's go straight into the first round.
Oh, yes.
Games Assembly 2015, round of 32 match, winners bracket. And right off the bat, it's very close, as you would expect. Bubus with a bit of a wide line, but no big mistakes. Ooh, Haki Jr. clips the wall. First big mistake. He's at the back. Bubus also dropped down a bit. And favourites, Tween, Tamarillo at the front, leading the charge. Bubus, oh, huge mistake from Bubus, right into the wall. He's going to be dead last. Haki Jr. should probably safe it now and take third place. In the meantime, Tween, ooh, he's fighting with Tamarillo, who, did he just clip the wall? Did he get a slowdown? Not completely sure about that, but Tween takes first place and looks to be on his way to take the lead in this match with 10 points. He just has to do the end, which he will do pretty nicely. And will take the round with a time of 57.52.
Yep. I
Decent
think
time.
what Tamarillo did there was to slow down to avoid a crash, so that's at least better than crashing.
And he took second instead of falling down even further because of that, so smart play.
Yeah, that's the difference, I think, between good players and not so good players, that you're able to safe it and avoid crashes. That's going to cost you a lot of more time. So into round number 2, we see Tween taking the first round there. And following Bubus here, he is now together with Tween here at the back. So Haki Jr. has stepped it up. It's now looking good to take first. And now a downhill here. And onto the platform parts, we see no changes to the positions. Bubus falling a little bit down here with a poor line. And onto the grass part here, power slide. Let's follow the guys. Let's follow Tween. He is known for doing these crazy comebacks. Oh, actually, Haki Jr. loses a little speed and Tween bumps on the border. So Tamarillo is gonna take first here. Oh, he risks it over and Tween bumps into the corner and will fall down. So now Tamarillo is having a close battle with Haki Jr. here, but yeah, Tamarillo takes first with 57.41.
And in the midst of all that carnage, Bubus actually retired, so he's only got 3 points after 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate for him. Just the complete opposite of what he would have wanted by this point. As we go into round 3 on Yellow Lambo, Haki stepping it up, but ooh, he goes a bit too wide and loses all his speed by clipping the Rammstein awkwardly. And if we go back to the front, Bubus again has dropped down a bit. Seems to be a little bit slower at the start of this map. And Tamarillo and Tween, giants at the top, fighting it out for those crucial 10 points. And what a difference 10 points can make in this match. If we look down the list, Bubus actually failed the jump, almost stops to a halt.
Oh, and Tween and Tamarillo, both with mistakes.
Huge mistakes in the front. I missed them just looking at another mistake, so a clean round just completely gone out the window right now. Everybody making at least one fairly large error, but Tamarillo comes out on top.
Wow.
The two Isuba guys just behind the Dutchman again.
Yeah, so top times EU here, called by Hacker Jr. That wasn't the best of rounds. A lot of mistakes. Everyone with at least one mistake there, so let's see if we can get a clean round this time. Round number 4. Is it gonna be the good round? And we see Boobus again falling down in the start. Not the best of lines. He's now 3300s behind Tamarillo, who is in the leads. But Hacky Jr. with an inside line will overtake the lead. But just for a short amount of time, between Hacky Jr. and Tamarillo is having a great fight in the top here. Let's follow that. Oh, Boobus actually clips the wall there, so we'll fall down even further. And now Tamarillo is on the hunt for the two Suba guys who are neck and neck. Very close this round. Tween got the bump, lost some speed. So Hacky Jr. and Tamarillo will get more extra speed. But Tween bounces back with a nice line. This round is sick. Who's gonna take this? Oh, but who's that? Tween! Tween clips the corner and will bump behind to third. And Hacky Jr. will have enough speed to take first. 57.62. And only 400s behind came Tamarillo.
That was a crazy round,
Wow.
right up until the last turn there. Exactly the sort of stuff that we want to see right now from these guys. Obviously capable of driving even faster, but it's a very close match. And as we go into round 5 here, actually, round 5, things are close as ever in the start, although Boobus... Oh, but Tween and Boobus, same mistake! Right into the wall, and they are all very far behind now. It's all for Tamarillo to lose right now, as Hacky's half a second behind him in second. So it's really quite an easy round for Tamarillo in the end here, as long as he doesn't have a blunder on the border. Not the kind of things we expect from Tween there. Huge mistake at the start, but you know, it's LAN. Anything can happen in Trackmania, obviously. But oh, Tamarillo clips the wall. Hacky a little bit too far behind to capitalise, but he's on the comeback. Oh, but a poor turn from Hacky means no joy just yet. And looks like it's still going to be around for Tamarillo. And he takes the last jump safely, crosses the line, and will take 42 points out of a possible 50 from map 1. Very impressive.
Yeah, a good start here for the Dutch player. And in the preparations we saw him doing great as well. He did a very nice time before the event started. So he is on a roll, it seems. So first map is over. Tamarillo with 42 points, followed by Hacky Jr. with 30. Tween on third with 27. And then Boobus with he even retired one round, so only 13 points for the French player in this group. So we already see, well, actually Hacky Jr. above Tween. Probably not what we expected, but maybe it might have been the worst map for Tweenie.
Yeah,
So
there's been a call in the chat for the Dead and Mania overlay to be made a bit smaller while the rounds are playing.
yeah, we can do that. That's
We like to please the people here.
yeah. Thanks for the feedback, guys. It's very appreciated. Stuff like that. I could even close it, but yeah, I'm just gonna make it smaller.
Yeah.
But let's open it now and see. Here on this map, GA 2015 Chinamasta by Luca Buddha, we have actually Tamarillo on first with 59 points. Well, blank, almost blank. And then Tween on third, only 700s behind. And then, well, that's all. Boobus and Hacky Jr. are not to be seen in the top 30 Dead Mania. But you never know what they have done offline, so...
Well, Tamarillo, as I said way earlier in the stream, probably over an hour ago, actually got the Deddy 1 here last night, a new world record just before the event started, so he's clearly very well prepared and feeling it on this map, so we'll see what he can bring to the table.
Yeah. And here we go. You? Me? I.
You?
Yeah.
You take it away, Znik.
First round of the second map, Chinamasta. Let's see if they can avoid the mistakes. Might be an easier track. Oh, but the first no slide here by, who was it? Boobus. The man who is at the bottom of the scoreboard. Let's follow the other guys. They are having a very close battle. Currently Tamarillo in the lead, but Tween with a nice line here will overtake him. Only for a short amount of time. Tamarillo bounces back, takes first again. And let's follow Hacky Jr. He is now 10 hundredths below Tamarillo. Oh, and a very sick fight between the two dominating players here. Or at least what we think are the two dominating players. Onto the drop, and then jump into power shot. Oh, Hacky Jr. taking that one too wide, will clip the wall. So now let's follow Tamarillo and his Super Tween as we head on to the last corners here. This end can be very crucial. Oh, Tween with a bad line will allow Tamarillo to get a very nice advantage here and takes it 59.42. Good stuff from Tamarillo here. And unlucky from Tween with the line in the end there.
And Snips is again right that the Deadmania should be shortened a bit there.
What?
On the stream. The Deadmania box. It's covering some of the screen.
I can close it all. I can just remove it.
Or just, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. A bit smaller, but we're into the next round already.
Yep.
And Tween, Hacky, Tamarillo again at the forefront of the action. Bubus seems to be the weakest of the four here, so probably not expecting him to go through at this rate. It's really a battle between... Oh, Hacky Jr. straight into the wall. Tween and Tamarillo again now fighting for first place. Tween is a lot stronger on this map. And he's also a player that really sort of gets warm in matches and towards the end shows us his best stuff. We've seen time and time again online in the Go 4 Cups that he has sort of woken up more towards the end. And now it's all going down to the last turn. Tween with a good line here will secure first, but Tamarillo is leading, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen for the Slovakian this time. Tamarillo with another first place, and now he has a massive lead over second place Tween.
Yeah, and noticing Tamarillo here doing 2.4 times in a row here. So 2 great first rounds for Tamarillo. Setting the pace of the match. So now into round number 3. Out of 5 in total. There are 5 rounds per map. Oh, and Bubus almost with a mistake in the end again. Not the best lines here. Might be shaking, and he clips the wall there. So Bubus having troubles now. He is getting very far behind the other 3 players here. But and Tamarillo has actually increased the score a lot, so he is building up a nice advantage. But he gets a no drift, so Tween will overtake the leads. But Tamarillo didn't lose that much speed, so he's still in it. Could maybe overtake one of the Isuba players here if they make mistake. And we see onto the drop here, and here with Hacky Jr. he's now safing it, so Tamarillo will get closer with some nice lines in the end, but he clips the block there. So it looks like Tween is going to take first here, Hacky Jr. second. Unless there are some mistakes in the end. Nope, there won't be. So a little bit of shuffling here now. Tween takes first, and he needs it if he want to take first and catch up to Tamarillo.
For sure. Well, Tween is now, what, 17 points behind Tamarillo in first place. So he needs to step it up. Also Hacky, if the Isuba pair want to go through together. But it looks... Ooh, Bubus again, huge mistake at the start. Yeah, he's not feeling this map. Perhaps feeling the pressure, his, first match, and he's against, 3 favourites pretty much.
Yeah.
Hacky Jr. falls down a bit after a poor turn before the uphill there, and it's a 2-horse race at the front once again. Tween and Tamarillo definitely seem to be the strongest, although have made mistakes, so anything can happen going into the end here. Tween losing a bit of speed there. Oh, and he flips! He's off the map completely. Oh my god. And Tamarillo will actually see him driving the wrong way. I imagine he has a bit of a smile on his face after that one.
Yeah.
And Tamarillo takes the 10 points. Tween dead last.
Wow.
Oh, what a round. But Tween.
Oh,
what's
and
he doing?
Bubus.
Bubus retires and Tween can't finish.
Wow.
An almost comical round. It's only 2 out of 4 players finish. Wow. And Tamarillo with a good time actually, 0.36. So he was risking the end maybe, even though he didn't need to. He just feels the map. And with Tamarillo with a huge lead now, 27 points over Tween and Hacky.
Yeah. So now, last round of map number 2. We have once again a close pack in the beginning, and now Bubus, he avoids the mistake, but at the cost of a bad line, and Tamarillo is actually falling down, and a mistake from Hacky Jr. there will send him to 4th position. So now we already have a spread group of players here. Tween in the leads is looking to collect 10 points here and needs it. But so does Hacky Jr. So very unfortunate mistake from Hacky Jr. there. He's actually overtaking Bubus now and getting closer to Tamarillo. So let's follow Hacky Jr. here. Oh, he clips the pole and gets sent into the border. So Tween now in first, followed by Tamarillo. He is 60 hundredths behind, and that is quite a lot. So not seeing Tamarillo overtaking Tween here unless a big mistake from Tween. That's not gonna happen. So 59.65, it's a decent time. It's actually a decent time. So 10 points to Tween here. That's good for him.
Well, he started the comeback, but there's still a long way to go for Tween if he wants to take first here and allow Hacky Jr., his teammate, obviously, a chance at going through with him. But Tamarillo still 82 points now. He needs just 18 to reach finalist mode. So 2 or 3 rounds, he could easily do it. And Bubus actually, we didn't really talk him up too much, but maybe we expected a bit more from him. I know he's retired 1 round at least, and he's only on 23 points now. So
yeah,
maybe a little bit of a disappointing performance for him. But then again, you know, when he's against players of this caliber, you know, I guess he didn't expect himself to win. So
yeah,
can't blame.
He's probably already preparing himself for the loser brackets mentally. And that might actually be bad for his performance.
Well, I know when I was at ESWC this year, last year rather, and I've actually played against Tween in my second match, and you kind of get a bit scared of these players. Like you think, oh, I'll never beat them, and then if you have that mentality, you know, you'll never be able to win, because if you are in first place, you'll be like, oh my god, it's happening, I'm so scared.
Yeah. That's true.
It's all about the right mindset in these sorts of big games.
Yeah, it's very important, especially at LAN, offline. Anyway, the 4th map or 3rd? I'm challenge 3, it says. So yeah, 3rd map. It's gonna be a GA 2015 Earthquake by Clements or CL Mentz.
And the world record here, I believe it's 0.59 or 0.60 offline. Not exactly sure, to be honest, because, well, all we can go on right now is the online record, which is 0.63 from Kronos. Tween actually has the 3rd Deddy and Tamarillo the 7th, and that's all. Again, Hacky and Bubus without Deddy times. So going to this first round, we can't really be certain about who is going to excel. Tamarillo taking a nice lead here with some good lines. Isuba guy's hot on his tail, deciding to do a little drift there. You can either slow down or drift at that downhill right turn, sorry. Ooh, Tween! Clips the little bump, goes straight into the wall. A huge mistake from him again. Seems like he's not totally warm. And Hacky and Tamarillo fighting at the top. It almost seems as though one of the Isuba players will crash each time, and we battle for Tamarillo with the other. And ooh, Tamarillo, a little bit of a border blunder, you could say, but he's still in first place, and it's all going to go down to the end. This end, you can risk it or safe it. What they're going to do? They both decide to risk.
Yeah.
And pretty good time from Tamarillo there, 0.08.
Tween missed the finish, but I guess he's going to be able to drive up here.
You can, if you miss the finish, still make it if you're fast. And he probably had to risk because he was so far behind.
So that was a very big mistake from Tween there. Almost to a full stop. And Tamarillo now 92 points. If he wins this one, he is finalist. So Tween and Hacky Jr. They need to step it up. Oh, Booboos doesn't get past that tight corner or tight passage. Let's follow. Where is? Oh, I keep pressing the tab list. I'm not used to using hotkeys, guys. But anyway, Tamarillo in the lead now, followed by Tween. And Tween with some good speed there, getting closer to Tamarillo. Nice line over the blue part here. Is almost catching up. Oh, this battle, man. They are almost inside of each other. Let's see now. Oh, a border bump from Tamarillo, but he doesn't lose any speed. Now coming up to the last corners of the track. Tween opting for a wider line, does get more speed, and will almost catch up to Tamarillo here in the blue stretch. Oh, but no, won't have enough speed at the drop to the risky finish, and Tamarillo takes it 54.99. Is that a good time?
That's a very good time for
wow.
a match. And,
yeah, that's a very strong match time.
Great round, actually. Probably the best round we've seen so far this match. Tamarillo needed to risk because he's now finalist mode, which is what he was aiming for.
Yep.
He just needs one round win to secure victory in what is a very hard first match. So all eyes will be on the Dutchman right now, and he's got a good start once again. Although Haki with an even better start, he is way ahead right now, even just after the first drift. Tween takes... Oh, but Haki... Oh, just as I was talking him up, he makes a mistake, and Tamarillo with an awkward green border bump goes down into third, so it's time for Tween to bounce back and take first place.
Yeah. Oh, Tamarillo with an additional mistake into the pole.
Yeah, I mean, when you're that far behind and you're finalist, there's really nothing to lose by risking everything every turn.
Yeah.
So, not surprised to see him, just fizzle out a bit now. Tween, on the other hand, should be safing it and making sure he gets the 10 points because he desperately wants to both take first place and ensure that his teammate can take
Smart
second.
play by Tween there, taking the safe finish. So that's something it's important to be aware of your opponents, so you can know if you want to risk it or save it. Anyway, Tamarillo is still standing as a finalist, and Tween with only 78 points, so he needs to win 3 more rounds to become finalists, or get at least second and first.
And actually, he's got a bit of a poor start. 3/10 behind the Daddy 1 time. Tamarillo, on the other hand, in first place, where he needs to be if he wants to win. Haki Jr. clips the pole. He's out of this. It's all about Tween right now. He has to win to deny Tamarillo a spot in the second round of the winner's bracket. And we follow Tween here. He loses a bit of speed there. Tamarillo with a fantastic line. Oh, so close to the wall. He's risking everything right now. He knows that he needs to finish first at all costs. And Tween, hot on his heels, gets a really wide line, lots of speed. It's all going to go down to the end. Who's going to risk it? Who's going to have it pay off for them? They both risk it. Tamarillo takes it. What a fantastic round. GG, Tamarillo takes first place. Whew, what a round. And now only one of the eSuper players will continue in the winner's bracket. Who will it be?
Yeah, this is the last round of the third map, so Tamarillo able to close it out fairly quick there. Oh, but a mistake there from Haki Jr. So now Tween is alone at the top. Booboos, as usual, having problems following the others. So this could be easy 10 points for Tween. He actually risked that corner and gets a bump. But he's in there still. So Haki Jr. is also far behind here. Let's just follow Tween. See if he makes any mistakes. And let's see if he is playing smart now, because he should be saving it and not risking it too much. Let's see how he does this wide line. He always builds up a lot of speed towards this boost stretch, which almost made him overtake Tamarillo 2 times on this map. But he takes first, takes the safe corner, or the finish, with 55.45, so yeah.
And he's only 6 points off reaching finalist mode right now. Seems like Haki, he's got a lot to do now if he wants to take second, and it's always an awkward position playing against your teammate. Like, ideally you'd both want to go through, but Now your teammate is your number one opponent. It's who could stop you from progressing further.
Yeah.
Right, and this next map, the third, I believe, is Outburst from Kronos. And if we have a quick look at the deadies before we start, Tween has 5th deady here, and Tamarillo has 6th, but he's already won, of course, and neither of the other two guys have deady times. Seems like Boobus and Hacky Jr. must have trained offline.
Yeah.
Because they're not really anywhere to be seen in the Deadymania times. Just have this single warm-up round now before the action commences for real. And this track, as I was saying earlier, there's a few awkward transitions, so even if a player's first, they're not safe. It's not an easy win just because you have first place. So, we'll go into the first round.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go, guys. Who is it going to be of the eTuber bunch? Is it eTuber?
eTuber.
eTuber. Like the musical instrument, not quite tuba. Okay, well, Hacky versus Tween right now for a spot in the winner's bracket. Second round. Tween with a lead already. Hacky Jr. with some good speed and a good jump here. Boosts himself into first place. Oh, and Tween? Did he clip the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's pretty much out of this unless the map is very unkind to Hacky. But Hacky! It's a no drift. Very unnecessary risk. Maybe he just didn't anticipate how much speed he would have. Who knows, but he's pretty much gifted Tween finalist mode right now. Very unfortunate for Hacky. I'm sure he is kicking himself because of that one. Oof, and yeah, we'll just watch Tween, see if he gets any blunders from the border. Doesn't look like it though. He will just safe it all the way to the finish, and Hacky will no doubt do the same and take second. So here we have Tween as finalist, and he's not one to succumb to the pressure really. He's pretty solid. I would not be surprised to see him win the next round and just end the match right there.
Yep, that is typical Tween style. He really excels under pressure. And yeah, round number 2 here on Outbursts. So now let's follow Hacky Jr. He's now off to a great start, but so is Tween. Didn't see him there for a second, but he pops out ahead of Hacky Jr. as we comes to the drop. Oh, Tween with a little bit awkward jump there, but he is getting more exit speed and getting further ahead of Hacky Jr. here, but gets a very bad landing, and Hacky Jr. overtakes him. So Tween finds himself now just right behind Hacky Jr. Is bouncing back here though. Let's see what he can do as we go up to this part where you can bug. Oh, he takes it a little bit better.
Hacky with a great line.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just
Whoa, Hacky Jr.
Oh,
Did he retire? I can't switch to him.
He retired.
Oh man, he gave up.
That is GG.
Tween is gonna be the second place of this match in the round of 32.